Good morning, hello, welcome to Coffee and Cards. It's Wednesday this week and it's a slightly different time, but I'm so glad to be sharing with you anyway. I hope you're all well. I hope all is well with everybody. Look at the greyness outside. It is so grey and bleak out there it's like a proper wintry day, isn't it? Anyway, I just thought I'd hop on, come live and do Coffee and Cards anyway and hopefully cheer up your week. Oh, apologies to those of you who would expect me yesterday. I hope you got the message that I changed the day due to me being at work all day. Yeah, it's been such a busy time. I hope you're all good. Right, I'm just going to check that I've got you in the right place. So I'm just going onto my laptop to check. Yeah, let's have a look. I've been running around. I've been to the opticians this morning, so there's lots of jobs going on. Right, here we are. Let's have a look. Yeah, bear with me. If you're there, say hello. Make sure that I'm in the right place. It would be lovely to hear from you this lovely Wednesday lunchtime. Here we are. Let's just refresh the page. So always try and... Hi, Carol. How lovely to see you. Are you all right? Yeah, I am in the right place. I do love to come and do Coffee and Cards, even if I can't always do it on a Tuesday. I would say sort of 99.9% of the time I'm on a Tuesday. And there's the occasional time it needs to be missed. Somebody's messaging me and asking me, are you live? Oh dear. Yes, I am. So there we go. Right, so I know I'm in the right place. Thanks for your patience. It always takes a little while with these live ones and there's usually a bit of a delay. There we are, you can see my front. So I've changed position today, which is the position that I was in before, and it's not ideal for me to do this in, but I'm hoping you'll get a better experience with less shadow on my work area until my lights arrive, and then I'll swap back again. So happy Wednesday to you. Right, now I have got a bit of on the fly crafting today, so I hope you enjoy it and you get some crafty inspiration. So I was just waiting to see if anyone else hops on. I will just turn the camera around and get cracking. Oh, Brian's playing golf. Well, that's lovely because he gets out in the fresh air and you get to do your craft. So it sounds like a win-win, Carol. That's brilliant. Yeah. Right, I've been up the town already this morning. I've been to the opticians, done a few jobs, been to the post office, posted out kits for this month's November class. And yeah, so it's all go. Right, here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around. Here we go. There, so you can see what we're playing with. Okay, right. It's nice to get in the craft room, isn't it? It's fab. Oh, no, I think I'm a bit top heavy on my tripod, so let's work that out. Oh, hi, Hilary. I'm so glad you're here. Now, something's occurred with my tripod. Let's have a look. Let's see, I may need to sort this out because I've swapped position. And I might need to weight it down. I can use that punch. I'm not going to be using that one. Let's weight it down. That's a little bit better. And I will bring you in again. Hello. Right, there we go. I'm going to be doing some crafting. Hello, everybody. There. I'm so glad you're with me, even though we have a day change. Now, I haven't got my washi tape to stick my thing down, but that's all right. Can you see the papers I've got out this morning to play with, or this afternoon, because it's 12 o'clock. Where's the day gone? Okay, I have got out these beautiful papers from the annual catalogue. They're called the Ornate Garden Speciality Designer Series paper. And they are so beautiful. And they go with a whole suite of products called the Ornate Thanks. And I just thought I'd pull out some of these papers and start playing with this colour combo. So I've got a nice piece of thick Whisper White cardstock for my card base. Morning, Louise. Oh, morning from Melbourne in Australia. How lovely, Maria. Thanks so much for joining me. How fab is that? my big jar of washi tape has gone astray. I moved it. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Do you guys collect washi tape like I do? I actually don't have that much, but I'm trying to use it. Because if I use it, it means I can buy some more. Oh, hello, Barbara. How lovely of you to join us. Hey, Mum, I can see you're watching. Even if you can't comment, I can see you there. So there you are. I've taped my grid paper. It stops it shifting around. So I've got my thick Whisper White cardstock and I've made a card base. And that's an A4 piece of cardstock cut in half and scored in half. And I decided to go slightly differently and have a tent fold card today. My piece of mint macaron cardstock is just ever so slightly smaller. So I take it down by 0.5 centimetre on two sides to leave myself a border. If you're in inches, just take it down by perhaps 1/4 inch from your card base size. And then I've done the same, taking down it 0.5 centimetre on my designer series paper. And I've chosen this lovely flowery one. And there's that gorgeous foiled one on the back. But I've gone for this. I think we've got a visitor coming in. Hello then. The dog has come to join us. Let's hope he behaves. You've got to be a good boy. Yeah. Shut the door behind him. Okay, let's fingers crossed that he's good. Right, I've got some cardstock. Actually, I've got some. Let's see if these pieces are big enough for what I'm looking for. Right, and I've got this. It's one of the stamp sets that goes with this. It's called Ornate Style. And it has this big image here. And I don't think I've hardly ever used it. So I thought we'd have a bit of fun with it. It's huge, this one. Oh, I didn't bring the block for it. Let's grab that too. It's a great big one. So let's have a go. Do you have any stamps in your stash that you haven't used in ages? I definitely do. I've used most of mine quite well, but there's definitely the odd one that I haven't used in ages or rarely used that I thought it was time to get them out and play with them. And I have been making Christmas projects till they're coming out of my ears, and it's been lovely. I've been prepping for my class, which was kind of an end of November class, and those kits have just all been posted out, and that's all Christmas themed. So I thought it'd be really nice to remember that we still need thank you and birthday and other cards at this time of the year too. So I'm going to stamp this big one in Memento Black. It's a big one, so I want to make sure it actually stamps well. I'll give it a minute and a bit of pressure. Oh, well, that's a nice one, isn't it? Okay, I'm all clean. So let's pop that one out of the way. So this is going to be a bit of fun this morning. I thought we'd do a bit of cutting out and a bit of colouring in. So almost like a bit of simple stamping because you don't need too many materials and there's no extra technique. So I'm not using any die cutting and I'm not using any heat embossing or any embossing folders. It's literally stamps, ink and paper. So I am going to have a go because I haven't cut this one out yet. I'm cutting this one out. And then we'll colour it in. And I've got the Stampin' Right markers out today for a change instead of the blend pens. Because I know quite a few of you have got those. So I thought it was worth having a play. Because we haven't used those in a long time at Coffee and Cards. So I went to town this morning to the opticians first thing after the school run. Because I had to pick up some new glasses and things. And it was so good. We're out of lockdown today. Today marks the end of lockdown and into our tier system. And everyone was doing really well in town. All of the shops were open, but there was a different feel to it. And there was a homeless charity singing and dancing Christmas carols, dressed up as elves in the middle of town, all socially distanced, doing their thing. All the shop assistants were so cheerful. It just felt nice. And it was really not very busy. I thought today it was going to be very, very busy, and it really wasn't. Not at all. It definitely didn't feel like it was come to Christmas. It felt more like a sort of a February weekday in town, if that makes any sense, if you know what I mean. So the morning was definitely the time to go. There we go. So guys, what have you all been up to this week? Tell me, have you done anything? Have you been anywhere? Have you done anything at all? Because we've all been kind of in lockdown, but you know, we still have to do things. I've been to work. A lot. I've been to work a lot this week. And I am now not. I am now doing this work and love this work. So I'm leaving a little white border around mine. You can do it however you like. It's a really simple shape to cut out, and I'm not going to go and try and cut out all the white in between because there's no way I can do it. Oh, Carol, you made a Christmas cake. Oh, I haven't made mine yet. I have been thinking about it. I bet your house smelled amazing, did it? I'm determined to make one this year. I generally do, but it's, you know, it's kind of weird because I'm the only one really who likes it. Jacob likes it a little bit. But I just like to fill the house with that smell. And then the cake's amazing at Christmas. But then, of course, it goes on forever, doesn't it? So the trick to fussy cutting is move your card stock rather than your scissors, and never close your scissors fully. Oh, you've been chatting up the window cleaner, Mum. Oh, Claire, I'm so pleased to see you. I hope you're all right. That's good. Mum, I know. So, Mum, my mum is on here, and she, Honor, and she said to me, you said to me, didn't you, Mum, that the highlight of your day was that you had someone on the doorstep to talk to. It was the window cleaner, and you signed him up just because you wanted to have a chat. You did need a window cleaner, but you know. It's funny. It's so funny. There we go. Oh, you made a smaller cake this year. That's probably what I need to do, is make a smaller one, because then it won't go on forever and I won't be tempted, because I've still got to be good. Right, okay, so I've got our big flower, and it's literally going to go in the front of our, on our card. Now, I might actually, where's that big, here it is. I might actually do a little bit more and just cut, sorry, I can't speak. I'm just going to stamp a couple more of those leaves on there. Like that. That looks so nice, doesn't it? Wouldn't that look nice on the envelope? Let's let that dry while I colour in. I'm not going to be too accurate because I don't want to bore you. So I've got the many marvellous markers from Stampin' Up. So I've got all the Stampin' Up colours in here, or at least most of them. Some of them are sitting in my ink pad storage. So I can't remember the colours in this paper pack, but it will tell me on the front. So we have got mint macaron, old olive, which is what I was looking for the leaves. Let's have a look. Old olive. And I need some other colours as well. That one is Rococo Rose. That's not what I need. I'm looking for terracotta tile. if I can't find it, I shall use something else. That's Flirty Flamingo. So that's not the one. That's the green one. That's the mint one. And then, what else have we got? What's the other colour? Bumblebee. I don't even know if I have that one either. I'm sure I have. Crushed curry. I can't actually even see the bumblebee on this one, on this particular piece of paper. So I think I'm going to try and match up this one. Oh, there we are. Terracotta tile. Yay! So I'll move those out of the way. They make a bit of a noise, don't they? I do a little bit of colouring in. So tell me, has anyone else made a cake for Christmas? I'm just going to colour in using these. These are like very posh felt tip pens. They're watercolour based. They're water based markers, pens, brush tip and fine tip as well. So that's the Old Olive. Let's do a little bit more like that. Let's do all the leaves. And tell me, what are you all having for your Christmas lunch this year? Is it all going to be turkey? I'd love to know if you're all traditionalists or you like something a little bit different. Hello, Linda. Yeah, I've moved back by the window, Mum. You're absolutely right. The shadow was driving everybody potty. So until I get my lighting delivered, then I'm just moving here. And it's not actually ideal for positioning, but it's much better to watch, which is the main thing. So I will definitely, once my lighting is sorted, move back. But I've just moved here right for this morning. Yeah, are you all on turkey and Christmas pudding and all the traditional things, or is there other things going on? Oh, Linda, lovely that you could join us. I am turkey for the meat eaters. So we have 3 vegetarians in our house and 2 meat eaters. So we'll have turkey and all the trimmings. And then I've got a nut roast recipe to try. So I need to do a practice run of that one. It looks amazing. I have tried it. I have somebody baked it and I ate it. And I've basically borrowed their recipe to try, if that makes sense. Right, okay. I might just do that there. Go over the edge so it's not so odd. There. Yeah, so what are you... Oh, Linda! You're in your 3rd round of isolation. Well, vaccine's coming, missus. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, great news this morning. I was very excited to hear that the Pfizer vaccine has gone through and been approved by the regulatory body. That is so exciting. So exciting. There's light at the end of the tunnel, guys. We're going to get there. It's great news. All right, is that all the leaves? Can anyone see any I've missed? There we are. That's going to do. On school on the 10th. Feel sorry for the children. I can't read all the comments. Something that are positive. Fingers crossed you don't get it. Absolutely. Absolutely fingers crossed that you don't get it. Right, I'm going to colour these ones in as well. Have a little bit of a pinky colour there. I hope you don't get it, Linda. I think the curve is flattening. Okay, just going to go over these. These are all the same flower, so we'll colour them all in the terracotta tile colour. That's it, and these ones as well. So this makes a change from Christmas crafting, doesn't it? We're getting there. That's it. I think I did it. Hooray! Now, I've got to find a yellow. Let me see if I've got a bumblebee. This is so saffron. This one will do instead of bumblebee. Otherwise I could be looking for ages. There we are. It's got it in the middle. I just use the fine point. I can go in and tidy up the colouring at the end. I've got to think about what colour I'm doing these ones next. I think these daisies can stay white. Just to the end, it'll be a bit easier. Right. Now I'm going to go for Fussy Flamingo, I think. It's a great name for a colour, isn't it? For these, I think. It'll just be, I think it mimics the colour that's in the papers. He's on watch at the minute, so he's very interested in what's happening outside the window in my craft room. I don't know if the postman's already been. He would love to lick the postman to death, I'm sure. Anybody else have a dog that barks every time the postman comes? Right. Bit of therapeutic colouring in today, isn't it? Fussy cutting and colouring in. So what was the general consensus on Christmas lunch then? Oh, pumpkin kit won't be long, Mum. Sorry, Lou, I missed that. What have you been doing? Can't get my... I think my laptop switched itself off. The postie's just been there, so I'm not sure which way. He's probably working his way. I did see him chatting to someone in the road when I came back from town, but I couldn't quite work out which way he was working, so I'm not sure if he's been here while I was out or if he's on his way down my end, because we have a post box to put our post in, so it's not like it goes on the mat. I didn't check the post box yet. I think he's probably on his way because it would have been a bit early. Oh, they're very similar colours, but the cocoa roses, sorry, the terracotta tile is just that bit deeper, isn't it? Make sure I haven't missed any little areas. There we are. Now this is going to go on here, and I'm going to pop it up with some dimensionals. Not sure about if I should do something with the daisies. I'll think about those. I could do with a real pale pink for those daisies. Let me have a look. Oh yes, definitely. I see what you were doing now. Yes, I've been doing the same too. Lots of crafting. Okay, I brought in the blend pens. I wanted to shade these, but you don't have to do that at all, to be honest. You could leave them white or colour them in a colour you wanted. So I've got a bit of, this is dark petal pink. And I just wanted to give the daisies a little bit of something because they feel very bare. Oh, you've been doing your swaps as well. I'm so excited. We're going to be having this little basket of goodies, aren't we, ladies? Those of us in our crafty group that's chosen to take part have decided to do a Christmas crafty swap. So it's going to be really exciting to see what we get. Little exciting goodie bag. So here we go. I suppose there's a silver lining to being isolated, Linda, that you can get a chance to do some things that you need, I suppose. You've got to find it somewhere, haven't you? The positive, really. Okay, so we've got it. And I'm not going to cut out. I might cut this white space out later. But I'm not going to sit and make you watch me cut out all that white space. So I might end up chopping off the stalks if I do that. Which I'm now colouring in green because I nearly forgot. Right, okay, I'm going to glue this together. I'm going to put this up on dimensionals, which I've got ready. Oh, and I got some of the lovely ribbon out as well. Should we try and use some of that? So dimensionals. Let's think about this now. I did do this. I think we're going to do the same here. So I'm going to add a little bit more here. I'm going to just colour it in quickly first, and then you'll see what I mean as it comes together. So I'm going to use the same colour on these daisies on the top. So if you want to have a nice flat simple stamping card, you can just go with this. If you want to add a little bit more to it, but still just a little step up, not too much, you can just add another layer to it. So this is my idea, a little bit of fussy cutting, a little bit of colouring in. He's so funny standing there. I wish you could see him. Oh, here's a funny thing about my dog. He's got an advent calendar. The children bought him an advent calendar. It's got a dog chocolate in it. They bought it from the pet store. Oh, how ridiculous, isn't it? He's a dog. But so it's only the 2nd of December, and he knows straight away. Jacob came downstairs this morning before he went to school and opened his advent calendar and had his chocolate. And all the while he was doing that, the dog sat in the kitchen watching him, tapping his foot, looking at us. Honestly, he knows. He was just like, okay, I know what time it is. Where's mine? So I took a photo of him while he was there waiting for his advent calendar. Does anybody else's pets get spoiled at Christmas? Honestly. Please tell me we're not the only one who spoils our animals. Okay, so I just coloured that similarly. I'm going to cut it out and I'm going to chop it off there because I don't want that bit. I'm just going to cut it out. So it's very grey here. What's the weather like with you ladies? What's the weather like in Wales? Yes, your teddy gets spoiled all year round. To be honest, you can't give them too much love, can you? Oh, and we had a bit of a fiasco. Here's a bit more of a story. We had a bit of a fiasco yesterday. We've got our smoke alarms in our house. We've got them wired into the mains. So downstairs in the hallway and upstairs on the landing, they're wired into the mains. And then we have various other ones that you can pop around the house. These are just ones that you buy and they're not wired in. They're just battery operated. And so I put them, there's a couple on the bookcases in the living room. I think there's one in the study, there's one in the loft, and there's one in the, there's in a few, like study and loft, living room, places that, you know, you need extra for. Maybe a fire risk, lots of electrical things going on, and we've literally had them for years, and that's it. And you put them there and you forget about them, don't you? Until it tells you that the battery is running low and it starts bipping, this high-pitched bipping sound. Now, I don't know if you've ever had this or if it's just me, but it's very difficult to work out where it's coming from when the battery goes low and it starts making this alarm sound. Really hard. Really hard. Now, we've had this before with these portable ones, and I've eventually tracked them down. Usually they're the ones that are on top of the bookcase or somewhere like that, but it's taken me ages to work out which ones they are and where they are. So I came home from work about 9 o'clock last night. The dog was completely beside himself because this was happening, and he can't bear it. He literally goes and hides under the bed. He hates the sound. So it's always the portable ones, not the battery backup on the mains ones that seem to be the issue. So Sarah and I are looking everywhere. I found the one in the study. I found the one in the living room. It's not those. We're all over the place. So Sarah's convinced it's the one that's in the hallway that's wired into the mains. And due to experience, I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's not that one. So I'm in the loft, 9:30 last night, looking for this thing. No, it turns out it was the one in the hallway. It was the mains one with a battery backup had decided it was time for a new battery. Honestly. So then we had to go out and buy the battery because... no, it's not your general AA, is it? No, couldn't possibly be one that you've got in the drawer. No. So late last night, we're getting a battery and doing all that. And then happy days. Everyone could sleep and the dog could rest. But thank goodness for these things. Right, so I've got my extra piece and it's going to go in here somewhere. Like so, just to make it a bit more full, and I'm just going to decide how I want it to go. Like that. I've got a bit of extra flour. Like that, I think that would look nice. So, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to glue this one down flat here. Yes, dark, dismal and cold here, Mum, too. It was... didn't have to defrost the car today. That was okay. But it was sunny first thing, and we had this like really pretty pink sunrise, and then it went very grey and dark and dismal straight away after that. All we've got is cloud, and it's not so nice. So I'm going to put some of these on, some of these dimensional sticky foam pads. I'm going to put a few on to lift up my flower panel, like that. Just like so. And just decide exactly how you want it and where you want your daisies to go. How did I have it? It's going to have to be that way. I think that's right. Just like that, like so. And I haven't stuck it down because I've got this. This is the basket weave and metallic ribbon combo pack. And I have used all of my metallic ribbon, but this basket weave is so beautiful in the mint. I thought it would look gorgeous on this card, so I'm going to do that. And I am going to do my usual trick. I'm going to make it the right size, chop it a little bit here. And I'm going to stick it on the back with some washi tape. Or I could use my seal glue. I like that. It's great for ribbon. I'm just going to do it this way. It's a nice, fat, luxurious ribbon. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Barbara. I've been here every week, Tuesdays, and I've been doing Tuesday mornings at 11. That's coffee and cards. I had to swap it this week to Wednesdays, and then I've been here instead of I used to do Thursday evenings, but I swapped it to Fridays, and I do a Friday crafty Christmas countdown on a Friday evening. Yeah, so I'm going to stick this down now. So I've been here every week pretty much. There's the occasional week. I did have a week leave in November. There's been the occasional week where I've not been about, but nearly all the time I'm here. And if you can't find it or miss it, the replay's on my Facebook page. And I pop them up on YouTube nearly all the time. So you can find them all there if you want to catch up on them. And it's lovely to have you. If you are watching on replay ever, do let me know, because it's really interesting to see who's watching when and how it works. I think I used my seal on the back because my glue's running out. I've got plenty over there, but this is to hand. And then we're going to decide what I'm doing with this card. So I love this. It's really pretty. I wasn't sure about this stamp when I bought it, which is funny because the thing is I love the whole suite. I love the papers. There's another stamp set that goes with this. It's got all the thank you sentiments on it. I love this little one and this one, but I wasn't quite sure about this one, but I really like it now I've used it properly. I think you could build this up by cutting some more of these out and adding them on. I think it would be lovely. So let's see what this looks like. Tied in a knot. Sometimes I like a knot instead of a bow because it just sits a little bit more flat. And it depends on the look you want or that you're going for. I like this basket weave. It gives a nice texture, doesn't it? Oh, I think I need some new snips. Mine are getting a little bit blunt. I might have to trim that. Okay, so there's the basis of our card, and I've got a nice thick base as well. And then I pulled out another stamp set. Where is it? I pulled out another stamp set to use. Here they are. I couldn't decide what I was going to use. I've got two favourites here. This one is the Ridiculously Awesome stamp set. So I could put You've Got This down here. That would be quite nice. Or Sending Well Wishes Your Way. So I don't know if that one will fit on there. Not so sure that it will. I think I'm going to go for You've Got This in the mint. Let's try it and see how it turns out, shall we? Yes, this ribbon's lovely. In the Beautiful Autumn suite, there's a ribbon combination. It's got the metallic one and it's got this one in it. And it's just lovely. Now, I'm going to decide how I'm going to stamp it. Do I stamp it in mint? Let's have a look. Terracotta tile mint or black. Right, I'm grabbing the inks. Oh, nearly tripped over the dog. Sorry, mate. So, I think mint might be a bit too wishy-washy on there. This might work, or the black. So we'll try it with this. Scrub your scissors with washing up liquid. Oh, yes, I've heard of the cut pieces of tin foil. Scouring pads. I'm going to try that this afternoon. Thanks for the tip. Terracotta tile, You've Got This. I think I needed it like that. I think I needed a nice strong colour in there that matches. So I've used the same colour that's in the paper here. Get down. It's just somebody moving my wheelie bin. He's so naughty. And I've used the pens in the same colour here. So I'm going to use that here in this ink. Ridiculously awesome stamp set. And I'm going to cut it out. You could just cut it out in a rectangle and pop it on, but I'm going to just go around it with my snips in Fussy Cut It and see how it works out. You got this. We all need encouragement cards, I think. So who's got their Christmas decorations up then? Anyone? I'm going to need to still get my Christmas tree yet. It was a bit early because we have a fresh one. But that's on my list. It's on my to-do list. Really excited about getting the tree. My favourite thing about Christmas is my Christmas tree. Not even that bothered about Christmas dinner. As long as I've got my Christmas tree up, happy days. Anyone else thinking about their tree? I know some of you already have it up because I've seen some photos, which makes me feel a lot better. We've got a Christmas tree up at work in the reception area. It's so pretty. It's really cheerful for people to see when they come in. You got this. There we go. I'm going to pop that on here. With a couple more sticky foam pads. I might have to tidy my colouring in up later, because I was trying to not be too slow for you, because it can get very dull watching people colour in. That's all right, Barbara. Thank you so much for joining us. How lovely is that? You've got this. Okay, and now I do have also, I grabbed these. Love these rhinestones. Let's have this. I think we'll put a few of these. Now, my picky up tool is over there, so I'm going to use the edge of my scissors, and I'm going to use some of the big ones I don't normally use. I am encouraging myself to use the big ones. It's a challenge. One. It's not the same as my picky up tool, honestly. Two. Lovely bit of sparkle. Scouring pad's a great idea. Oh, that one needs to go a bit lower down because otherwise it looks a bit weird. There, you got this. Oh, I really like that. And then I think I'll do what I did earlier, and we'll stamp inside. So I think we'll just stamp the top of it, or stamp it all, doesn't really matter, does it? And then we'll stamp inside. Like that. So that when you lift it, it gives you that. And then you can write whatever you want inside. You've got this, and then you can write your good luck message inside. Hope you love it. I love that. I really need to play with this stamp a lot more, I think. Sometimes you just need to play. Let's move that one out of the way. I really like it. I was looking for my ink pad. Oh, sit down, it's big. Oh, you've got to be good because you'll set other people's doggies off who are watching. Right, okay. So, I don't know if we'll make another one. I think we'll make one quick other card. I'll show you some more of this really pretty designer series paper. I think we will make a quick one and we'll just go for one of these really pretty ones. I really like this. This is the other side to the one that we were using, so perhaps we'll use that. Let's see if that's the right size. Oh, no, it's not. That's the other side, isn't it? This is one of the other ones. But I think we'll use this mint one. Let's see. I've got another card base, the same. And then, oh, I think I've cut it right to fit already. And this one just needs to be trimmed slightly. Just a very quick second card to show you how to play with this lovely stamp set. Well, actually, I'm not, should I use this stamp set? I'm not sure. This is a on the fly card. An unplanned one. Fun one. 13.8 centimetres this one needs to be. Because this one is 14.9 or 14.8, 14.3, 13.8. There we are. Half a centimetre in it each way. You can always stick your strips inside your card as well, by the way. Okay, so let's do this. I think I'm just going to use the big stamp there. And I think I'm going to do it in terracotta tile, which is that colour that I used just now. I don't need to put a inside into my card because they're already white. And it's thick whisper white, so it's quite substantial. Right, make today ridiculously awesome. And I'm not going to fussy cut. Oh, I'm doing black. Should I do black? Should I do black? Let's think about it. No, black is not the way to go. We need the colour. Got my chamois. Look how dirty it is. I've got two in here actually because I was using that smaller one that I chopped up for my Stamparatus. It's really useful. So give that a bit of a clean and it comes clean straight away. How cool is that? How cool is that? Right, we are going to take this one. This is the one that I wanted. We're going to stamp it on and then I might actually cut it out using a die and make it a really nice quick card. Make today ridiculously awesome. So I've stamped it right in the middle so that I can use a die around it. this one is going to go on here. And I'm going to have it that way instead of the tent fold up the other way. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Right, here we go. Find my plates. Yeah. I did rather a lot of cutting out. Right, these are the ones I'm after. I did rather a lot of cutting out when I was prepping my classes, my kits for my class, and it went into, I mean, I was in overdrive. Make today ridiculously awesome. Love that. I'm going to use a bit of washi tape to stick it down. Hi, Adam. How are you? Bit of washi tape. Stop it from moving around. It'll cut it out for me. And I don't have to worry about a magnetic plate. I can just use a bit of very low tack tape like that. Right, hold on there, ladies. Here we go. How pretty is that? You fix it in your brain that the Stamparatus is a Stamposaurus. Ah, that's hilarious, Linda. Oh, that's so funny. I know it is a Stamparatus, but yeah, I think the Stamposaurus is better. It's much better. I love that. Oh, my life. Oh, dear. Now, I don't think I've got any terracotta tile ribbon. I don't even know if I want any ribbon, but I might just use a little bit behind that. So what I'll do is stick this one. Oh, no, that's right. I will stick this one down on here. That's really funny. I love my Stamparatus. I used it last week. I don't know if it was for Tuesday's Coffee and Cards or for the Friday live. I can't remember which one live I was doing it with. Absolutely invaluable that thing is. So good. Makes short work of so much. Okay, so that's the hat. Got that on there. That's going to go on there like that one. So we need a bit of this lovely ribbon to go across the middle. There is a right and a wrong side, I think. But they're both beautiful, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, my husband's making lunch. Wonder what he's making. He's making himself some lunch, I should add, because he's got something in his head that he wants for lunch. Right, I'm going to go across the middle. I think it's time for my lunch too. What about you? Hello, Shirley. So stick it down, a little bit of washi tape. Good stuff this is. So far I've used it to stick my grid paper down to stop it moving around, adhere my ribbon in place, and also use it on my dies, my die cutting machine. There's always a use for washi tape. It also looks very pretty on the back of envelopes and things like that. So I'm going to glue this one down. Stuck to me. This paper's so pretty. It's kind of vintagey, I think. Does anyone else think the same? See, that's the other. It's a similar one to that one. Okay. But I'm using the foiled side for this card. That's it. On it goes. And then I'm going to pop this up over the top. And it's a really quick, simple card. I would say that this would be a good luck card. Like a thinking of you card. You could pop into somebody. I'll show you the dies I've used in a minute so you can see exactly what I was using, because I was a bit quick with those. But you don't have to. You could cut out a rectangle if you don't want to do die cutting. You want to keep it simple. It's absolutely fine. Make today ridiculously. Oh, words aren't my friend today. They're not my friend. Right, there is something else I want to pop on there. Let's move my die cutting. Right, I keep all my embellishments in a little box. Oh, my baker's twine was popping out of there. Right, so let's have a look. I've got a lot of different ones. These are the ones I'm looking for. It's called the Gilded Gems. And they kind of go with this. They go with this suite really well. Let's grab them. Look, they're in different sizes. They're really pretty. And I think it'll make that pop a little bit. I think we'll use the medium ones. Make today ridiculously awesome. So a little added extra, I think, really finishes off the card really well. Just something pretty. Yep, happy days. I am happy with that. Right, let's clear a little spot. So I was using the Ornate Garden papers for this coffee and cards. That's what these are from. I've used a stamp set which is called Ridiculously Awesome, and that is the Ornate style. And the dies I use for this one, they are called the Stitch So Sweetly dies. Mine are in a bit of a mess. You can see you get rather a lot of these, and they are stitched and double stitched. Do excuse me. I have a frog in my throat. So you can see they nest together really well. And mine were just all higgledy-piggledy. And here's the one that I cut out. It's the larger one. It's really good for cutting out big sentiments or making panels or flowers, anything like that. Oh, I must have another one in between there that's probably out because I was using it. I'm pretty sure there is. There we go. Right. So they are called the Stitch So Sweetly dies. All right, ladies, I hope you like my cards today. A bit of simple stamping. And some quick encouragement cards. Something different. It's not Christmas. And I've used mint macaron. I've taken the colours from the papers and terracotta tile. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you. I won't be seeing you on this Friday because I have to work again. It does get in the way of your crafting, you know. But I'll probably see you next week now. I'll see you on Tuesday at Coffee and Cards at 11. I would love to see you join me. And I hope to see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and have a lovely rest of your week. I hope you have a fabulous week. Take care. Bye-bye, guys. Bye.